guys, just wanted to take a few minutes and show you the new M18 CARRY-ON, the 3600 watt / 1800 watt power supply from Milwaukee Tool. It's part number 284520. So this is an AC power source, takes 4 batteries. So I got 4 12.0s that I'll use on this guy. And there's lots of information here on the back. So there's a locking mechanism to lock the batteries in. We've got a couple of AC outlets on the front and a charging port as well, because this will be a charger. You can wrap your extension cord around it, all sorts of good stuff. Here's a chart here of the expected kind of runtime or amount of uses of specific types of tools or appliances. Whether you're using 12.0s or 5.0 batteries, all sorts of good stuff here. So I'll get this opened up, get those charged up, and show you guys what this is all about. All right, guys, so there it is out of the box. Not a lot going on here, pretty self-explanatory. We've got power button, 4 individual LEDs, 1 per battery, and then overall battery percentage there. We have a ground screw here, 2 duplex receptacles. This is the AC charging port. Then we've got USB and USB-C PD down here. So I'll give you a closer look. And around the one side is battery bays 1 and 2. Spot here, nice sturdy spot here for the shoulder strap. Around the back, pretty much nothing on there. Put your company sticker or what have you on there. On the other side are battery banks 3 and 4, and obviously the other side for the shoulder strap. So I'm going to go ahead and get some batteries put into this and show you guys a little bit more about it. All right, so we've got 4 12.0 batteries installed, and it's this easy. Push and hold that for a few seconds, it boots up. Then we can see those 4 individual LEDs lit up, gave us green, which was good. And then we've got this overall battery gauge here. It looks like it's flickering in the video, but it's not in person, so something with the camera. And then here we have what looks like an over temperature or a warning light. Up top we have individual LEDs per battery. Another nice thing is if you want to stop people from trying to take these batteries out while you're leaving this unattended, there's 2, these guys slide out, spot for a padlock, and it basically stops you from being able to grab those tabs and stops the batteries from being pulled out. And you just lock that again, and now it's just a standard carrying handle. You can also use any M18 battery. It doesn't have to be 12.0s. You can use any combination. My recommendation is whatever size you use 4 that are all the same size, so that you're going to get the maximum run time you can get, because it needs all 4 batteries to operate. So you can use 5s, 6s, 8s, 12s, 3s, 2s, whatever you have, but just know whatever the smallest battery you use out of the 4, your runtime will be based on that. Another thing is, while this is turned on, if you accidentally pull the battery out, you can see here, it's not too happy, and the whole thing shuts down. So if I take an 8.0, put it on there, kind of just does a quick little check on its own, and then we turn it back on, and there you can see. So obviously it runs no problem with a mixture or a variety of batteries. You turn it off, take the battery out, now it doesn't get angry at you. So as soon as I plug this guy in, you'll see it does this little, almost like a self-diagnostic, and it's good to go. So what I'm going to do is I have a 1500 watt heater I'm going to plug in here. see if it will run it. It's not really the intended use of this. It's more for basically anything that's 15 amps or less, 120 volt, that will plug into a standard duplex outlet. Circular saws, any corded tools that you would have, microwaves, coffee makers, on the job site, whatever you're thinking, you can use it for, as long as it draws less than 15 amps. Total power, or sorry, continuous power. What else? This is the charging port here, so I'll grab the heater and show you guys if it can run it or not. Okay, so this is the heater that I'm going to try. So you can see down here, 120 volts, 60 hertz, 1500 watts. So should have no problem whatsoever handling this. It's just like a tube style radiant heater that I use. It has 4 settings. So 4 is the highest. And when this is, it heats up really quick. This thing runs about 1400 watts continuous. So as you can see, this is clearly on at its highest setting. It's plugged in here. No tricks with the cord. This thing's on. No issues. So probably what I'll do is I'm going to set up a test. I'm going to run this. I'm going to put an inline meter to monitor the wattage that this draws and see how long it will support something like this that continuously uses 14+100 watts. Again, not really the intended purpose, but just for me, it's the easiest thing to test. So yeah, I'll have to report back on that because I'm sure it'll be a lengthy test. But I'll disconnect this, then I'll show you guys the charging and the USB ports and the shoulder strap. Okay, so just disconnected that heater. This cable here does come with the unit. It's 14 gauge, 3 conductor. Looks like it's maybe about 5 or 6 feet. I just have a cord here that I'm going to use. So this unit is still on. One thing to know is that you cannot charge it and use the discharged AC at the same time. So with it on, if I just plug this in, it's going to know it's been plugged in. Each base starts charging and it instantly turns itself off. So we're not going to get anything out of here. So we got an LED for each battery bank. Obviously they're all green because these are still fully charged. If I just pull that out, that will disconnect in a couple of seconds. There you go. So you do not have to turn it on to charge it. So with it off and batteries in, you can simply plug it in. They start charging. So the nice thing about it is, in this charging setup, you don't have to have all 4 batteries in to charge. You can have just one if you wanted. But for normal operation, to get power out, you need 4. So I'll leave this one out. We'll see, does it even turn on? Nope, it won't even turn on, which is totally fine because it's not designed to. So I put 4 in, runs a little self-diagnostic. Now it should turn on. Again, those are not flickering. One thing is, if it's on and you're using it, or even if it's just on in this state, if somebody comes by and pulls a battery off, it gets angry and then shuts itself down. So it's nice, it's got a little warning. Again, you plug that in. Every time you have 4 batteries in there, the last battery will trigger this. And there we go. So we can turn that back on. So now we can take power out of here, or we can charge some devices off of that guy. These here are for a shoulder strap, so I've got a shoulder strap here. off of a tool bag. It does not come with one. You can buy them separately. They also come with all the tool bags and some of the OPE stuff. So if you have a variety of tool bags or whatever, you'll probably have some of these laying around. If not, you can buy them. I think they're inexpensive. So that's the idea there. Just out to length, sling that over your shoulder, carry it with you. It's got a little bit of weight to it with the 4 batteries in it. Without the batteries, it's pretty light. I don't know the exact weights on it, but I can check. But all in all, if you guys are looking at getting one of these, it's way less expensive than the MX version. Most guys have lots of M18 batteries already. So if you're looking for something like this, so far so good. This is actually a tough plastic. I thought it was metal, but it's actually probably better this way, keep the weight down. But yeah, this will come in handy, the shoulder strap, just because of the weight of that. But no, it's a pretty neat unit. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like, hit the bell, get notifications for when I upload new content. Leave some comments below if there's anything specific you guys want to know about any specific Milwaukee tool. I'll do my best I can to create some videos or answer your questions.